All right, so guys, quick update on this last video. So yes, it sounded like there was fear and all of that in my voice, right? But when I'm talking about a correction that we're getting, I'm not thinking like COVID crash or anything like that. But what I'm thinking is that a lot of these big name, wicked hot, great stocks that have been running like crazy, right? They're all in the overbought territory on the weekly RSI. So what I'm kind of thinking is going on here is we're just getting a nice big correction to reset the RSI on all of these good name stocks. So one thing to keep in mind here, and this is just a quick update because I kind of want to just, let you guys know what I'm thinking on this, is remember, in every bull market, we come back and we test the 21 weekly EMA or 20 EMA every single time, right? And as long as we bounce, we continue in a bull market. So just keep this in mind. If you're looking at your charts, look on the weekly of each stock that you're in and just consider putting a buy order right around the 20 weekly EMA. That's my big pointer for everybody. Just keep that in mind. If it bounces off the 20 weekly EMA or 21 weekly, whatever you want to call it, we're set to jet. Usually it just bounces once or twice. So this is just a great buying opportunity in my opinion, but don't just get all excited and anxious and jump into every single dip, buy every single dip, because right now you can tell that we just continuously going down. And I'm looking at all these different stocks on the weekly RSI and they're all rolling over, right? But all the weekly EMAs aren't too far off. And I think that by the time it bounces off of that, on most of these stocks that are correcting right now, I think we're gonna just touch or just a little bit above. So take your marker, take a look at the weekly 20 EMA, put your EMAs on your chart, and just look like maybe like a quarter of an inch, eyeball a quarter of an inch to an eighth of an inch above the 20 EMA, and just put your buy order right there and pick them up right there, because I think that's exactly where a lot of the stuff is heading on this correction. And then once everything starts hitting, obviously individually they're going to hit at different times, but I think we're going to be buying off of those zones, and I think that's the best way to attack this right now. So that's my input, and I hope you guys like this, and I hope this helps. But just keep that in mind when you're buying. Of course you can just buy the whole way down, average down. But if you want to buy from different positions of strengths, sit, wait, set up your fib retracements, buy 0.786s, buy 0.618s, all those levels, of course. But don't just, randomly buy because you think it bounces, because stocks do that. They come down, they randomly bounce at certain spots, they come up, they get rejected at support or old support, which turns into new resistance, and then they head back down lower and kind of just keeps on doing that. So obviously we're going to have those bounces and people are going to swing and sell them, but in reality you want to go off of these fibs and you want to go off the 21 weekly EMA. So that's my pointer, and just keep that in mind when you're buying. That's going to be your best bet. All right guys, peace.